Hey guys, so today we are going to see how to start drawing from imagination with a beginner level tutorial. So welcome to the designsketchbook.com. I'm Shutak, so I invite you to subscribe to the blog, to the channel, so you will receive some new tutorials in your emails. As product designers, what is really essential is to be able to draw from imaginations and not being able to only copy other people. Is that there is something that I was actually just recently sharing with my neighbors, is that she was thinking that sketching is all about innate talent, that we were born with it or we are not born with it. And there's something that for passionate people who love to draw is that the common mistake that they do whenever that they draw, they're trying to guess and they get some awkward sketches like this one, whether they want to draw a cube, triangles, or some more complex forms. It's not in perspective, it's everything is get awkward and you don't really know why. It actually get more you draw, it get from disappointed to kind of panic. And basically you're not alone to feel that you can't draw. And this is why I would like to share with you that today's tutorial is that it's actually all about a simple solution, which is a mix of the perspective and simple geometry, as these two are actually a very nice couple. And I will show you step by step how you can get there to get started. And so this is how you will gain your first confidence, to show you that if you think you don't have that gift, if you think that you will never be able to draw but you have the willing to, I will show you that you can. And this is with these first steps actually that every designer, when you need to draw or have to know. Alright, so let's start the tutorial. So we start with the horizontal line, which is called the horizon line. Then you draw some two dots far apart. The left dot is called the vanishing point of the left. So my nose is a bit stuck, I'm sick these days, but let's do this tutorial here. So on the right is the vanishing point right. And from there, you have to draw a vertical line. So you choose a vertical line between, not too close to one of them. You choose the height, and then you join to the vanishing points. So you got all these steps in the designer starter kit that you can get in the beginner guides. You can download, you can claim your guides for free in the description below the video. And this is where you can get all this basic tutorial of perspective step by step. You will also learn how to draw straight lines with some exercises in there. So you see the right edges, you prolongate to the left vanishing point. The left edges then will be the opposite, you join it to the other side. Okay? So when you do that, then you draw the back line here, which should be vertical as well. And if yes, it means you have done a very great job. Let's call this AA prime. To give you a line, that's great. Alright, so we got this cube here, this box in perspective, because when you want to draw from imaginations and stop guessing, you have to visualize in 3D, and to train that vision, this 3D vision, you have to draw some simple boxes in perspective, because all the boxes actually are all the base of everything in design sketching. Is the base of any form. I think my nose is so stuck. Like I'm speaking like a duck. So let's copy and paste this, and then we are going to get something more interesting here. So you got this box. So what's the next step here is that we are going to do a 3D form inside, like a triangle from the 2D view, and then we are going to transform it into a 3D view. Alright. So let's say we want, we are going to draw the proportion with a simple square here, like representing one of the sides of the box. You draw the diagonals, and then you will draw this triangle. Okay, so we got these steps, and we just need to reproduce them in one of the sides of this box. Let's call these three .lmp here, and then you just need to reproduce them to join, to connect these LMP dots together. Then on the back side, you say that with the prime version, L prime, M prime, and P prime, all connected. Okay, so we have the duplication behind. Then all you have to do is to connect them. That's it. Simple, right? So just saying that when you go step by step with the perspective, with a simple geometry, and especially here using the diagonals, you don't have to guess anymore. Right? This is what you was able to do just few minutes ago, and now you can do that. Alright, so feel free to pause the video, to rewind, and carry on. So let's copy this set of perspective here. So if you're drawing on paper, you can use as overlay. Means that you draw this set, you use another paper, you put on top of it, and then you can use it as an overlay. And if you work on Photoshop, you can draw an extra layer. Alright, let's carry on with another form. So we'll draw this square, this box surface, and let's say we have like a crown. So we draw the diagonals, and then we draw this crown. Diagonals are something that is very essential in product design, because most of the products that you're going to draw are symmetrical. It means that whatever that you're going to draw, you will have to draw in perspective with a symmetry vision, a symmetry point of view, because you have to draw something that has been duplicated from the left side and the right side, and drawing the diagonals allow you to have the center and the axis of symmetry as well. So remember, you start drawing with a square of the box, and then you will draw the diagonals. So diagonals are something that you can't miss it. And what is great is that that's very basic. It is something that we most of us learn at school, at primary school. So now, as you can guess, we are going to draw this in 3D. From this 2D crown to 3D. So remember to have fun to draw some simple forms, because it's something that whenever you're going to draw more complex stuff, it's just an it's not because it's complex, it's impossible. Actually, because we draw step by step, it's just an accumulation of series of steps, of simple steps all together. It's like you're doing many things simple, one after another. So we have been drawn with diagonals, and then we can reproduce that crown shape on the top, the front surface. Then let's redo the same thing behind. Hey, yeah, let's celebrate it. Yeah. So you draw the front face. So that's the first success here. And then we can draw the same thing on the back. And as you can see, once again, I'm not trying to guess stuff. All the perspective lines are drawn, and I just need to connect them. So this is why it's not about innate talent or gift. Anyone can do that. So remember, you have to see in transparency. It's like you have X-ray visions and you can see through the objects. And this is what will help you to connect the different dots from the front view to the back view. So it's really like a game. I mean, people like like this kind of game, like Sudoku, or this kind of all the mind trick stuff that you have to guess. I mean, it's like you have to resolve, or something that here, when you have the proper techniques, the proper methods, you're not guessing anymore. If people draw that, you feel that they are very good, they are phenomenal, they are very talented. It's just that they have learned the right way to do it, and took the time and dedication to apply them. And at start you will draw this like pretty slow, but more you will practice, more it will get intuitive to you guys. So as you can see here, I'm bolding the lines. So I'm highlighting the volume. So what you do here is like with the pen pressure, I've been applying here with different colors for the tutorials, but when you're going to draw with a simple pen, you have to make sure that you start with some very light pen pressures, and then more you're going to draw the volume itself, you bold it. So it gives some clarity and the construction lines get almost transparent. So it's all about very simple geometry, so don't be afraid about drawing. So once again, you got all the steps that go purely before these perspective lines with the straight lines and the way that you have to draw some straight lines in the designer starter kit that you can download in the description below. The video, and this is where I will also send you some more tutorials regularly in your emails. So let's redo the same thing, but with the crown that I rotate of 90 degrees. Can you see that? I didn't have to really imagine something in my mind. I just need to connect the dots once again. And it's like a magic trick. And more you will practice these cubes in perspective from different angles, more you will train your 3D visions and to be able to draw without all these perspective sets. But for now, it's very essential to go through this thing to just get more like a habit of it. And this is why practice is really essential, is that when you practice is essentials and give results when you have the right methods. When people tell you that it's all about practice, but if you practice with the wrong methods for ages, you won't progress much and you will just have some headache, or like in the beginning of this video we saw, it comes from frustrations and some panic because you don't really know how to do it. So now, because we have been seeing all the steps, we can even draw on top of the horizon line, so it's like the product is above your head. The horizon line is basically the height of where your eyes level are. So when the box is above the eye level, so you see on the bottom, right? So when the box is below the eye level, you can see the top of it. Simple, right? So now you can see that the box on the top I have drawn is more elongated. So basically the box is all about proportion. This is why it's about everything. If you can draw the proportion first and then product after, it makes sure that your proportion is correct. And once again, really take this like a game, because it's really fun. So I add some hatching to give some more contrast into it. So now let's draw another form here from another angle. Is like the hatching is where the surface has been cut. And once again, I invite you to train your straight lines because precision does matter. And when here for just a quick demo, when you will be able to train with a lot of perspective lines, you will train also to draw without all this set, so you will save time. And so if you already know that, if you're already able to do that, I really recommend you guys to draw some different angle of cubes, of boxes, and then carry on to trim the boxes. Dun, dun. And you add some hatching to gain some more clarity. Here we go. Let's draw another type of box here. So I'll draw light, then I put a bit more. Let's duplicate it here. Hopla, a bit more space. Diagonals on the opposite side, and then I draw the shape I want. So here I have chosen a very basic shape, but of course, if you can master that, feel free to try something harder, something with more details. Dun, 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 dun. But for now, it's very good for you guys as a beginner to start with that, because I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed first. Just enjoy the simple things, celebrate it, and then you'll be able to go to the next steps, and so on. And this is how you keep the momentum of motivations and really the energy and love of drawing, because you can see progress. Of course, you won't be able to draw perfectly in a day, because it's really a journey. And when you learn sketching, it's all about enjoying the progress. Do not just enjoy the end result. It's okay. I mean, every professional has been started beginner, and if they arrive to that level of professionalism and high level, is because they're just enjoying all the steps, all the process of learning, and doing some progress all along. Alright, so it's all about logic steps of geometry, and it's not about innate talent or so-called gift. So you are able to draw in perspective right here. So perspective and geometry are the solutions. So there's no more guessing. And just like a few minutes ago, you was not able to draw, now you have the freedom to create already from imaginations your first simple form. Alright, so I hope you enjoy it, and I invite you to see more in the next videos, and also explore the cube challenge, the cube mania challenge. See you.